Umu Bobani, Ogin the men na Abuja Tata 14th of May 2025. Achom Kigwami Henemen Abuja. Now, enwere 2 videos m na-achọ ka ige ebe a. First one Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso. The second one Patrice Lumumba from Kenya. Achom ka ige mmadụ na abụọ ntị. O nwere ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu gwara anyị those days. Also, there is something fundamentally wrong with the brain of a black man. Gent, ihe niile hụrụ na-eme Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ugbu a, ọwụ ndị ọcha na-eme ihe ahụ, mana ha na-eyuzu onye ojii. Maka ha buru ụzọ yuzo media ha, paint ye in such a way na ị na-achọ ka ịkpụ ya asị. Chee na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu your problem, ma hapụzie your main problem. This game of ages. Otego game aja ga on. Ịma hem ji na-agwa okwu n'asụsụ Igbo. Ọ maka ụdị ịhụnanya m hụrụ ala Igbo. Ana m asụ 7 international languages, but emere m abandon na-agwa okwu n'asụsụ Igbo. Maka gịnị? A na-esi n'ụlọ mara mma pụọ n'ama. Gee ntị. Mgbe George Bush, president of America, onye secretary of state at that time, a black lady a na-akpọ Condoleezza Rice. Ọ Condoleezza Rice aha ka a na-eyuzu mgbe aha na-achụ Mugabe. Ọ ya na-apụta na-ekwu all sort of things about Mugabe. Ukwu onye ojii, president of Zimbabwe. Achụgide Mugabe. Mugabe emecha nwụọ mgbe chi chọrọ ka ọ nwụọ. Onye ka eyuzu destroy ya Libya? Ọ nwanne anyị nwoke Obama. Ọ ya onye destroy Libya kwa eziokwu. Now, gee ntị ebe a. Onye na-anụ na-ekwu okwu ebe a now Ibrahim Traore. Enwere new American Army General. Ọwụ onye ojii ahịa Michael Alon. Ọ ya nwe onye a na-eyuzu now. Ka enwe ike yuzu oye create a propaganda a ga-eji ga gbuo Ibrahim Traore. This game of ages. Obido here today. Mana achọm ka ige ihe Ibrahim Traore gwara ya. Ọ bụ na ị na-watch American movie, ị ga-ahụ mgbe ọbụla achọrọ ime ihe ọjọọ onye ojii ka a na-eyuzu. Ebegidego m akwa today. Anya mmiri agwụgo m n'anya. Ya mere, share ya video ka onye obodo na-aha gụrụ akwụkwọ, onye obodo na-aha wa onye amị, nwanne gị aha wa onye amị, papa gị aha wa onye amị. Tinye video ka ọ watch ya. Just gaa lee onwe gị na mirrors onye ojii. Just bee akwa. Achọrọ m ka m forgive myself of my days of ignorance, and achọrọ m ka m forgive you also of your days of ignorance. Mana akwa ihuru today with this social media, ọwụ na imepe ha anya, gị ma na ị ga-adị blind forever. Ngwa, check out the video.
I don't know what happened.
With this general, there is still a problem though. I would perhaps like him to make his mea culpa if he was sent in and realizes that this was not the right mission. If he was misled, he should say so publicly or otherwise before the Senate, admit that he made a mistake. Or if it was done with bad intentions, we will confront him as necessary, because everything he said is a lie. It's very shameful to see an adult lie, to see an adult, a general officer of a great army, lie. It's very serious. First of all, he talked about Burkina's gold, which he claims we used to protect ourselves and all that. First, it's Burkina's gold, it's not his gold. That's the first thing. What business is it of his? It has nothing to do with him. It's Burkina's gold, it doesn't concern him. Second thing, he's lying. Because Burkina never had any gold reserves until we came. We are the ones who started setting aside gold in the treasury of Burkina Faso. Otherwise, there wasn't a single gram of gold reserves in Burkina. That means he's a liar again. Another thing, when he says that we use it to protect ourselves and all that, we are free. If the people have decided that we should govern them, we have a duty to protect ourselves. So we are free. How is it any of his business? And the part that hurt me the most, not because he's a general or because he's American or anything, but because he's black. It hurts a lot to see that they use a black man to fight against another black man. And this didn't just start now. It has to stop. You see, it's very dangerous. Even Libya. Who destroyed Libya? Again, they used a black man. In movies back in the day, in America, black people always played the bad guy. But we told ourselves, that's just in the movies. Why do black people keep playing the bad roles? I think that if he heard this interview, he should look at himself in the mirror, feel ashamed, and come out to say, well, I was given a false report, I regret it. He needs to say it publicly. If it was a false report, then it was made. Because it's possible that he was given a false report and that he should come out and say it, because you saw when I take another neighbor, again, as I said, among us black people, the Ivorian Minister of Defense, who goes to Turkey, meets the Turkish Minister of Defense, and tells him that they won't sell us weapons.
I don't know what happened.
Now, you get Chalanka, okay? Check another one.
These are not coup d'etats. These are revolutions. They are revolutions because it has become obvious that those who are lackeys of France in the Sahelian region were manipulating the electoral process, were using institutions such as the judiciary for purposes of perpetuating the French agenda. And that these young men from the military came out and said, no, when the people cannot do it through traditional revolution, we are going to do it through the barrel of the gun and use the institution of the military to change the equation. And institution of the military to change the equation. And they have changed the equation. How have they changed the equation? First, they are saying we are cutting political ties with Paris. Secondly, we are cutting economic ties with Paris. We are getting out of any organization which is led by France.
Now, Gent.
These are not coup d'etats.
Oh, my hem try make a man. And when obodo ọwụla ndị ojii bi dị free. Obodo niile ndị ojii bi today. Ihe niile na-ebe aha ndị ọcha na-control ya. Mana some of you who claim to be educated, che na ọwụ onye ojii aha, maybe nọ na government house na-achị, ọwụ ya na-achị. Now, all these countries, all these French colonies nọ na West Africa, emepeela anya ha, ha adịla free today. Ndị ọcha na-agba mgba in any possible means to get them down. Ha chọrọ ka ha gbuo Ibrahim Traore. Ha yuzuru Tinubu, cut electricity na Niger. Ha chọrọ use Tinubu, mee a lot of damages na West Africa. Just ihe m ji chọọ ka mepee gị anya awụ. Nwanne gị aha wụ onye amị, onye obodo na aha gụrụ akwụkwọ, mee ka ọ hụ this video. Let me forgive you of your ignorance, and let me forgive myself of the days of ignorance. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu the innocent. Emelu Mala, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu the free. Onwe anything o mere. Ọwụ ndị ọcha ndị Eliza na ndị West ebe a na-achọ ka ha gbuo ya, but ha chọrọ use onye ojii always using the black people to do the dirty job. That is the simple truth. Share this video, please. Ama m ihe m ji hapụcha ihe niile, hapụ comedy, hapụ ihe niile m ga na-emere gị. Na-eme awakening content. Achọrọ m ka iche echiche for once. Ọ ma ọ na-awụghị ya, ihe na-ekwesị ime gas onye ojii anywhere you are in the world. Maka there are some things about yourself in the Ochama, and anytime until the black people will take control of their life, we can never amount to anything in this world. Share this video.